Your heartbeat lifts me high above the frozen ground. Like a zombie, I've been found a little brainless, but I won't take your
What's up, everybody? This is our first episode of Amplitude Rising, your insider on local and upcoming musicians. My name is Sean Weitzel, and I've got my co-host with me here,
Bjorn.
And here in studio today, we've got us a wonderful guest. Her name is Jessica Wells. Say hello, Jessica.
Hey, everybody.
So, Jessica, let's go ahead and get to this. How would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sounds good. Well, I'm originally from Nova Scotia, Canada, which makes me exotic. And I've been living here in Utah for about the past 5 years. So just been doing my thing and going to school for social work. And in the meantime, been doing some music, both individually and with different groups of people. And it's been a really rewarding experience.
Excellent. Awesome.
That's amazing. What got you into doing music?
Originally, I was more of a writer. I had an interest in poetry and novels and that sort of thing. And then as I got older, I had an interest in writing like songs. So I would like fool around on my mom's piano, which was awful and atrocious. Like I really shouldn't have been able to play that. But I really enjoyed being able to put words to music. And when I came out to college, I on a whim bought a guitar, and I'm pretty sure my roommates wanted to kill me for about the first like 5 months because it was awful. But as I continued learning and teaching myself how to play, it actually started to come together into something that I could express things that I couldn't previously express through just words alone. Where I could talk about like my emotions, things that I had learned, stories, and really put that into something beautiful. And I mean that's how I got started, but it's kind of evolved since to be something that it's a way for me to reach out to people that goes beyond just being able to talk to them or communicate in general. It's reaches the soul, I think.
What kind of music would you say is what artist is your inspiration in your music?
I don't know if I have like one artist that inspires me. I have several that I'm told I sound like. I'm told I have a similar feel to Ingrid Michaelson and Regina Spektor and Kina Grannis. But I think in general, all people inspire me. If I find a song that I like, it's something that keeps me going. But my music is my music. It's not something that, for me, it was never about doing covers. I think I learned 2 covers once at one time.
So you talked about a couple artists that you sound like, Ingrid Michaelson, Regina Spektor. So with that then, what would you say is your sound or style?
I've been told I have kind of like an indie folk style. I also kind of like take some singer-songwriter roots. But like a lot of my inspiration are kind of indie folk songs, I guess. That's kind of like the style I aim for. That's kind of what speaks to me, is this kind of earthy, raw, kind of soulful sound, and that's what I go for. I also draw some inspiration from like blues music, because I dance blues, so it's kind of something that's ingrained in me a little bit.
What places have you performed? Have you performed in any gigs lately? Have you done any performances recently?
Yeah, I recently performed at a place called The Wall at BYU, and it was a really cool experience. Met some really great and talented people there as well, so that's been fun. And in the past, I've done a few things with friends as well in different group situations.
So did you have anything lined up here in the future, or are you just kind of playing it by ear right now?
Mostly just playing by ear. I don't have anything lined up now, but I'm always looking for opportunities to express myself and to share what I have created with other people. So,
what are your future plans? I mean, we kind of talked about what are your future gigs, if you have anything kind of lined up right now. But where would you like to see yourself in the future as a musician, as an artist?
I think personally, my dream has always been like I've always wanted to do local things. I don't know if I ever saw myself like going above and beyond, so to speak. I'm more of I want to get my music out there, and if that means like selling my songs to other people who can take them that place, I would love to do that, to be really honest. But as for right now and in the near future, I'd love to continue playing live performances, continue building what I've already started, and going forward. And I mean, I have another group that I perform with. It's a band called Deep Grass. So I'd like to continue going with that too, and just continue growing together in music. I think that's my ultimate goal.
That is awesome, Jessica. So, just another question for you, real quick. We've got a pretty diverse group of listeners. I mean, we are trying to interview different artists of all sorts of styles and such. But with that, then, what would you want the people who are going to hear this podcast to know about you, about your music, about anything, really?
I think the most important thing that I try to stress as I create music, as I play music, as I share it, is that it's about connecting with the music itself and connecting with yourself. Because only when you can connect with yourself are you able to connect with others. And that's, for me, what music is about. It's about changing ideas and lives and reaching out in a way that you can't otherwise do. And I think that's the most important fundamental principle to my music, is if I can't feel it, if it doesn't feel real, then what's the point? For me, music is about expressing yourself in a way that you can really reach others, and that's what it should be.
Speaking of connecting with your listeners, if somebody wanted to find your music, where would be the best place to do so?
I have some stuff on SoundCloud, which is readily accessible, and so they can reach it there. My name is JessicaJay, just straight out on that. And
is that just Jay or the letter J?
Jay.
Okay, so just so everybody can know, Jessica J spaces, anything like that, or just that's your username?
All together.
Okay, sweet.
All right, well, before we go, do you mind if we get a recording of your music?
Not a problem. I'd love to. Just wanna leave, I just wanna fly, falling upwards through the hazy sky. I'm waiting on you, who's waiting on me, waiting for that moment where we both can be together. I just wanna breathe, but can't find air. I'm searching for that moment when I won't even care, but it's too late now. You're in my soul, and that's where you'll stay as I lose all control of reality. Oh, 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 oh. Just wanna sleep without bleeding tears. I'll take the nightmares over living fears, but maybe I'll dream of holding you, and maybe all my wishing will make it come true. I just wanna leave, I just wanna fly, falling upwards through the hazy sky.
So if you guys like this performance today, make sure to go and find Jessica Wells or JessicaJay on SoundCloud at JessicaJay.
With no spaces between
No
those.
spaces, correct.
And I mean, as always, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Amplitude_rising. And, while you're at it, go ahead and like our page on Facebook, because, I mean, we're pretty awesome.
That's it for today, guys. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.
'Cause I've gone through death to find you.